Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be telling you how you can get all 3 raid exotics in the Division 2 without any experience and without any team. It sounds crazy, but bear with me. There's 3 raid exotics on the Division 2, there's the Eagle Bearer, the Ravenous and the Regulus, and how this works is there's communities set up that help you, and I have one of them. Now we'll run with you through the raids and we'll help you get your raid exotics while teaching you to raid in the process. You can see on screen now, I'm about to pull out an Eagle Bearer for somebody, and in today's video we're going to go over these 3 exotics and what they do before taking you over to my community and showing you exactly how it works and how you can get in with us to get these raid exotics in your first time raid clears. We do so much more as well that I'll touch on. If you enjoyed this video today, please do hit like and share to support it, subscribe if you're new, and make sure you come and click the link at the top of the video description to bring you over to our community once you're finished with the video today. So first, as we just said, we're going to go through each of the raid exotics now and show you what they are. Now, this is mainly for new players that might be coming to the game that might not know. For veterans and people that have been playing this game for a long time, you obviously know. So we'll quickly go through this. We're going to start with the Eagle Bearer, and probably the reason why you may have found this video today. It's one of the exotics from the raids that people want most. It's an assault rifle. It comes with assault rifle damage, health damage, and headshot damage. And the talent on the Eagle Bearer is accuracy increases as you continuously fire up to 30%. Headshot kills grant a tenacity buff for 15 seconds. The strength of tenacity is increased by 1% for body shots and 5% for headshots, and you get the tenacity buff. So 40 to 80% of damage taken is delayed until the buff expires. All of the total delayed damage is reduced for each enemy killed while the buff is active, up to 100% with 3 kills. This is my favorite exotic on the game. It's tied behind the Dark Hours raid, and you have every week there's a 0.25% chance each week from it dropping from a boss, but only once per week. And the chest that you open at the end of Dark Hours, you have a 10% chance every single time you open that chest and getting it. So it's quite a hard exotic to get, but as I said, we're going to explain in a few moments how you can get it easily. And next we have the Ravenous. This works exactly the same as the Eagle Bearer, but for the Iron Horse raid. So you get a small percent per boss each week of it dropping, and you have a 10% chance of it dropping out of the chest at the end of the raid. Now this raid is only available if you have the Warlords of New York expansion for the Division 2. If you don't have that, you won't have access to the raid, so only people with that can get it. And what you get is an exotic rifle that comes with rifle damage, critical hit damage, damage target out of cover, and you get the talent on it called Jerry and Frecky, where on trigger pull, you fire both barrels at once, and when fired from the right shoulder, hits are defensive primers, and then they are defensive primers when fired from the left shoulder. Now hits from one shoulder will detonate all of the opposite shoulder's primers when present, and when detonated, each offensive primer deals 100% weapon damage, while each defensive primer grants 4% bonus armor and 10% amplified damage to armor plates for 5 seconds. Primer effectiveness is double the 10 stacks. Now this gun, it is very good. If you watch my streams, if you follow the channel, you know I love the Eagle Bear, but the Ravenous is very good for certain situations. And if you think about one-shot Razorback weak spots, if you're watching raid teams do that, they use this weapon to enable them to do that. It is a fantastic raid exotic. And then last on the list is the Regulus. Now with the Regulus, a lot of people will argue that this is the best gun in the game, even though I don't think that personally. I just think it's very situational. It's very fun to use though. And the Regulus is different to the other 2 raid exotics, where you don't get it dropped from any bosses or get it from any chest. This is part of the Iron Horse raid again. And what happens is when you complete the Iron Horse raid for the first time, you'll get given 2 projects that you need to complete. Those projects require raid gear that you can only get from the Iron Horse raid 2, so it can be a little bit tricky. But once those 2 projects are completed, it follows up with another 2 projects, and then once those 2 projects are completed, you get a final project that requires you to complete the Iron Horse raid again to unlock all the parts for the Regulus for you to be able to construct it. I do have a video explaining it much better than that, but it is a tricky one to get, and it will take a little bit more time than just a couple of raids probably. So with the Regulus, what comes with this is the pistol damage roll and the headshot damage roll, and you get Regicide, where headshot kills create a 5-meter explosion, dealing 400% weapon damage and applying bleed to all enemies that are hit. So how can you get all of the raid exotics in the Division 2 without any experience or without a team? Well, as I said at the start of the video, we have a great community, which I'm going to show you on screen now. I'm going to show you exactly how you can use our community to the best of your advantage in order to get these raid exotics and to get raid experience as well, and even more than that if ever you wanted to form your own raid team and be a part of that. So we start here. You want to go and click on that link at the top of the video description that I mentioned to you, and it's going to bring you to our Discord. Now there's loads of communities like this. We're not the only one. You know, you'll probably find some on Facebook, you'll find some other Discords like ours. I do think we're one of the leading communities. This one here in particular has just short of 18,000 members right now, and we help across all three platforms as well: PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. You can get help on whatever platform you play. But when you join, I've set this up so it looks like it will for you when you join it for the first time. You're only going to have access to my GCROCK category up there. You got a community hub of feedback in, and there's a registration category. You'd have already had to accept the rules to join our community, but the rules are there if ever you need a recap. And what you want to head to is role setup. So under role setup, you're going to set yourself up for our community, and the first thing that you need to do is select the platforms that you play on. Once you do this, there's going to be so much more that opens up for you, but while you're here, what's really important is if you want raid help, just scroll down a little bit and the Shade Team notifications. I'm going to quickly go over the Shade Team and what they do in a moment, but they're basically our community team that help you with raids and so much more content in the game. So this will give you only the raid notifications from them, and you just need to let us know what platform that you play on, so PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. So once you've selected one of them as well, whenever our teams post offering help, you'll be the first to know and have the great opportunity of getting in with them. So just a quick look at how that works. I've now set my community up as if I've just selected PC. So as you can see, that a lot more is open to you, and there's a lot going on. So do get involved. Like most people that get help quickly and form raid teams and get involved more in a community are the most active ones. If you're just here just to get a raid, then you might struggle, you know, but you can do. There's someone that jumped in last week on stream. He found us through stream, and within an hour of jumping into our community, he had an eagle bearer. So it can happen like that as well. But anyway, once you've selected those notifications, what you want to do if you are, you know, heavily invested in getting in raids and you want to get in raid, we're using PC as an example today, but if you selected Xbox and PlayStation, you'll have Xbox and PlayStation channels too. But it's the Division PC raid channel you want to keep a close eye on. This channel is where there's a lot of people kind of trying to link up every single day to get raids going, and it's also where our team will post when they're helping people to give you a chance to get in with them. And I can see right away Danny's always on it. He's one of the teams I made recently, such a good guy. Yesterday at 7 p.m. he was hosting an Iron Horse raid. He gives you some specifics of what he wants for. Different teams will have different requirements, by the way. You got to respect that. My team personally, when I'm running and when I'm streaming, there's no requirements whatsoever. I don't care about your build. You don't even need a mic. As long as you can listen to me and follow instructions, we're going to get it for you. But you got to respect the team leaders of what they require, because they know them and their team and how they can get things done. But anyway, just read that message. And you can see he used the PC Division raid tag here. Because you selected that reaction earlier, you're going to get pinged with that on your phone or on your Discord, wherever else you have it. And it gives you the first opportunity to reply and get in on that raid. And it's as easy as that. You just got to keep an eye on this channel. But there's other people trying to get things going all the time as well. You can jump in with others and just get some experience. But this is the place you're going to want to be. And this is how you get your raid help. And if we move up to our photos channel, as I said earlier, I would show you a bit of proof of the work that we do. We have photos and we ask our teams to post these every single time that they help members of a community. We can see that yesterday, Haymaker and his team helped someone with an eagle bearer on dark hours. We had another eagle bearer on dark hours there. Scrolling up, on the 29th of January there, we got Abandoned Mind on PC sharing an eagle bearer photo. Mike on PlayStation sharing an eagle bearer photo. These are going every single day, and normally we are helping across multiple platforms every single day. There's Iron Horse as well. We share these photos, and you know what? I don't even think every photo always gets shared, you know, especially from people that aren't in our team. Yesterday, Abandoned Mind also helped them with, well, Father Time rather. He was posted on behalf of Father Time. Also helped with a Ravenous on Iron Horse. Got Haymaker that helped with some Ravenous on Iron Horse by the looks of it. And yeah, you could scroll through these for days. We've helped thousands and thousands of people. And the one last thing I want to finish on is our Shade team. I want to talk more about this. How we've had a community team since day one that's helped with tough content in the game. It's how I grown my YouTube channel to a degree. And it's what we started off our community with. It was a community that was non-toxic. We wanted to be very inclusive. And we wanted to help people with tough in-game content on the Division. We started Destiny 1 as well. We were trying to do the same thing and reproduce it. But the team behind this has become like the heart of the community. We're very proud of it, and anyone is welcome to join the Shade team if I don't know, you not only want to get your raid exotics, but you have raid exotics, you have everything, and you just want to give back. So we have a system in place where individuals can join this team. If you're very experienced, you can get in touch with one of our Shade team leaders or mentors or Shade team admin, and we can get you in where you can just fill in with other teams when other teams need spaces filled to help the community. So we do take on individuals, but what we also do, and you've been around the channel for the last few months, is we build Shade teams, we build raid teams. We're currently on one at the minute on PC where I'll post in that LFG channel that I just shown you, and I'll ask for 8 people that are just committed and they want to be in a team and they want to help the community. We take you through 4 clinics between all of you. We teach you Dark Hours, we teach you Iron Horse, we teach you everything that we know as a part of our basic strategies so that you can learn them as a team and then become one of our teams that help the community. So that is something else that we do here as well. So if you're watching this video today and you don't need raid exotics but you want to give back, then come and join us. Let us know, because we want you in our team. We want as many people in our team as possible so we can keep on helping more and more people across all 3 platforms on a Division 2 with the raid exclusive exotics. And that is it. And that's the end of today's video. We've done these type of videos before, but it's always good to refresh these with all the new players that are coming to the game. I've seen a lot of them recently, but we're going to leave it there. Do go and click that link at the top of the video description now to become a part of our great community and get help with your raid exotics. Don't forget to like and share on this video so others can find it as well. And subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe and peace out.